can you give us an update about these last 2 years, what it's been like for you?
You bet. The last 2 years have been nothing short of, it's just been a miracle for me. I love them. The big difference is when I put them in, it's like everything comes alive. And it's like emotional for me because I can like feel the energy of life. And when I take them out, everything just goes flat for me. And I didn't realize that. I was one of those people that, the reason I even came in for a consultation was because my wife had gone to work and they were telling her she didn't have to yell at everybody all the time. So her voice and volume had come up because she was dealing with me all the time, and she had to be a loud person. And my biggest thing, I would probably the word I always said was, "What did they say? What did they say? What did they say? What?" All the time. That was just me, and I kind of withdrawn socially because I didn't like the strain of not being able to hear people. It was I didn't feel it was awkward for me, and I didn't like it. I didn't like that feeling, so I had withdrawn socially. And over the last 2 years, I found myself. I'm not a real social butterfly, but I have found myself um, going and not afraid of going on a social event, a double date or something in a restaurant where there's all that background noise used to just drown out any kind of conversation. But these hearing aids that I have kind of they I don't know if they're just magical, but they seem to drown out the background and I can hear voices and I can at least engage. There's still some little tones and stuff because I had some pretty significant hearing loss that I can't hear, but I'm functioning and everything's alive and great, and I don't leave home without them. I just love them, and I've just gotten to where I kind of count on them, but I really feel like and I've read a little bit of research that if you don't stimulate your mind and keep hearing things and reacting to them and let your mind exercise with that sound, you're more likely to get dementia and have health problems later. And I really believe that. So it's important to me that I put these in every day. So my 2 year update is I love these and I'm just grateful for you guys because I don't believe all hearing places are the same because I had been to a few and they just kind of, I don't know, I felt like a number, like a cow going through a chute, for a minute. They would just check your hearing, give you hearing aids, tell you to try them, and they just they just didn't explain anything. And so I get frustrated because there was an adjustment period, but here I don't know why. It's the people or the way they do things. They just have a way of listening to you, and then their technology here is just different, so they can program it to me. And I left here, and I was just totally like blown away. And I mean, I could hear cars driving by, and I didn't realize all the things I couldn't hear. So I've been really grateful since I came in, and I just keep coming back. So I plan on staying tight with these people here, as long as I can. So,
Thank you, Allan.
okay.
And one last question. What would you tell people who are on the fence for treatment?
Um, I would tell you that I can relate to the people that don't want to do it because I didn't want to spend the money, and I know it's a little bit of money, but to me it was like just when I was talking about those health problems. If your risk of dementia and your life quality is so much less, these have become priceless to me. Priceless. Like it's just it's worth it. At least coming in and visiting and trying and experiencing it and pushing through that first little uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. It was for me to start hearing everything to start with. I was really grateful, more grateful than I was annoyed with all it because it was peaceful before. But if my health, is gonna deteriorate because I'm not using my brain to hear, then that's a big deal to me. So I would say give it a try and come in and talk to these people and see what they have. And maybe you can try them for a while and see. But I totally worth it to me. The room came alive from the moment I put them in. I mean, just the room, the energy in the room, and you got to experience that. And so it was emotional for me then, and it's still emotional for me now. And so it's just priceless. And so thanks, you guys.
Well, thank you for sharing, Allan.
Okay.